Hello, Namaste, Adab, Sat Sri Akal. This is As Muhammad Khan and I welcome you with very interesting topic, student. And we should show our gratitude towards our parents because it is only our parents from which we are on this noble earth. Because we are reproduced from our parents, from our mother and from our father. And which mode of reproduction we have, or the human beings have, sexual reproduction we have. And in this sexual reproduction, both the parents, male and female, both plays very important role. Because for this, what they need the reproductive health, means they need the matured reproductive organs. If it is male, then the male needs matured reproductive organ. If it is male, then the female needs the female matured reproductive organs. And in this, what thing plays very important role? It is the hormones. We have primary sexual characters, or the human beings have the primary sexual character by birth, but with the help of secondary sexual character, the maturity comes in the reproductive organs due to the particular hormones. Like the male secretes testosterone hormone, and with the help of that, male sexual maturity comes. And female secretes estrogen and progesterone hormone, from which the female sexual maturity comes. And there are many changes comes in the age of adolescence. Like the age that now you are having, that age is known as adolescent. And the changes that you have in this age are known as puberty. So there are many puberty marks come in this age, and those all marks or those all changes are known as secondary sexual characters. So male have the secondary sexual characters due to the presence of testosterone that is secreted by testis. Female have the secondary sexual character due to the hormones that are known as progesterone and estrogen that are secreted by ovary. And with this, there are the gametes are formed. Male forms the male gametes that are known as sperm. Female forms female gametes that are known as ovum. And these gametes are also formed with the help of one cell division that is known as meiosis. So the male form the male gametes that is known as sperm. And it is formed in which organ of the male? That is again testis. And female release the ovum, and with the help of which part it releases? They are released, means the ovum are released with the help of ovary. Now in this, they contain the chromosome in them, students. Like we have the chromosome, and how many chromosomes are found inside our body cells? There are 46 chromosomes. Like this, male and female gametes also have the chromosome. In this, there are 23 pair chromosomes are found. In this, 22 pairs are responsible for the organs other than sex. So they are known as, these 22 are known as autosomes. And one pair of chromosome is responsible for the sex of new individual. Like here, the male have the male chromosome, that is XY, and female have the female chromosome, that is XX. So male chromosome, sex chromosome are heterozygous in nature, and female chromosome are homozygous in nature because they are similar to each other. Now when they meet with each other due to one process that is known as internal fertilization, when they are fused, this sperm and ovum, then what they form? They form zygote. And that zygote is started its cell division. And which cell division it has? It has mitosis, from which zygote is developed into embryo, embryo is developed into fetus, and fetus is developed into newborn. And this period from zygote to newborn development period is known as gestation period, student. And what is the gestation period? In case of human being, it is 9 months, means 7 to 9 months it is. So it is about the sexual reproduction in human being, student. Now for this, what thing plays very important role? It is the organs, sex organs of male or sex organ of female. So now we will discuss about the male reproductive organ. So now student, we will discuss about the male reproductive organs. As you know that the male reproductive organs play very important role in the sexual reproduction in human being, because it is the organ that releases the male gametes, and those gametes are released with the help of the different organs, because in this process, in the process of the reproduction, there are the different organs are involved and they perform the different functions. Like the first organ that plays very important role in the male reproductive organ, it is testis. And where it is found? It is hanged, means it is the hanging bodies in the male. In the male, it is the hanging body, and we can say that it is the primary sexual organ. Primary sexual organ, or it is connected with the penis, and it is hanged with a skin pouches, means it is hanged inside the skin pouches, and those skin pouches are known as scrotum. These skin pouches are known as scrotum. And what is the benefit of the hanging? Means why are they found outside from the female body? Means the testes are found outside the male body. Why? They are found outside the male body because they lower the temperature. They lower the temperature around 1 to 3 degrees Celsius. Means due to the scrotum, or due to finding these testes outside, the temperature of the testes become lower around 1 to 3 degrees Celsius from the body temperature. With this, what is the main role of the testis? Testis main role is the sperm formation. Means the sperms are produced from the testis, student. It is the main function of it. And with this, it also releases the hormones. Sexual hormones are released. Means it releases the testosterone hormone, and that is responsible for the male character. Means the sexual maturity that comes in the age of adolescence, around the age of 13 to 14 years, that comes due to the presence of testes that secretes the testosterone hormone. Now these testes are attached with a coiled tube. Means when the sperms are produced from the testes, then they are collected in the coiled tube that is known as epididymis. This tube is known as epididymis. In this coiled tube, the sperms are stored. And after the storage, at the time of sexual intercourse, these sperms are passed. These sperms are passed to the vas deferens. To the vas deferens. It is a long straight tube that is connected with seminal vesicle. Now what it does, it helps in the transportation of sperm. And it also provides the lubricant to the sperms, from which they easily move towards the seminal vesicle. Now the seminal vesicle, this seminal vesicle that is attached with this vas deferens, and with this it is also connected with the prostate gland and Cowper gland, prostate gland. Now what it does, this seminal vesicle? It secretes the fluid material is secreted from this seminal vesicle, from which these sperms have the alkaline medium, means the medium or the liquid that is secreted by the seminal vesicle, it is alkaline in nature, and it contains mucus and fructose in this. What is fructose, student? Fructose is a particular type of carbohydrate, and that carbohydrate provides the energy to the sperm, from which they get the more energy and they move towards the vagina of the female. Now from here, seminal vesicle is attached with the prostate gland. Now what is the prostate gland? Again this gland releases the alkaline fluid, and that alkaline fluid plays very important role to neutralize the vagina. Acidic medium of the vagina is changed or it is neutralized with the help of the prostate gland fluid. And with this, there is another gland that also releases the alkaline fluid, that is known as Cowper gland. Why do we call it Cowper? Because it releases the white milky suspension. Milky suspension is released by this Cowper gland, or milky substance is released. That's why this gland is known as Cowper, and it is found below the prostate gland, here. And these two glands again provide the alkaline medium to the semen. Now there is some fluid is secreted by seminal vesicle, some fluid is secreted by prostate gland, and some fluid is secreted by Cowper gland. This complete fluid is known as semen. And what type of nature it has? It is alkaline in nature, and it neutralizes the acidity of the vagina. And with this, it also provides energy to the sperm, and it also releases the lubricant, and that reduces the friction at the time of sexual intercourse. Now we come on the next important organ, that is known as urethra, this urethra. Now this urethra is connected with the prostate and Cowper gland, and it is connected to the penis or genital pore of penis. From here it is connected, or it is opened in the genital pore. Now what it does? It passes all the semen towards the penis. Now we come on the penis. What is penis? Penis is a cylindrical body that has the contractile tissue. Means at the time of sexual intercourse, it becomes straight, and it passes all the semen inside the vagina, and with the semen the sperms are also introduced towards the vagina, and those sperms fastly move to the uterus, and from the uterus they again start the movement, and they move towards the fallopian tube, and in the side of fallopian tube they meet with the ovum, and that process is known as fertilization. So it is the role of penis, student, penis. So penis becomes straight at the time of sexual intercourse, and after some time some semen is released towards the vagina, and after the sexual satisfaction. So it is about the sexual reproductive system of male. Now we will discuss about the female reproductive system in our next segment. Thank you very much and have a nice day.